That's true, too. We are about 10-minute drive from there. Ethan Blevins, long-awaited Fight For It debut.
Fighting out of Salty Dog.
Was supposed to fight in the Raleigh show. That fight fell out. Went up a weight class. Now competing at 155.
This is 155?
Yep, he looks like a 155 too.
Look
Looks
at
like a
these,
professional.
Look at these dudes. Blevins in the southpaw. Jan standing orthodox. Blevins lands a straight left, and Jan answers back with a straight right of his own. Jan doing a little bit better job beating Blevins to the outside with the foot, and Blevins steps on the front foot of Jan. Big body kick from Jan. Again, stepping on the foot. Blevins is coming forward and planting his foot firmly on top of Jan's foot. Whether that's intentional or just a byproduct of the open stance battle is good underhooks from Blevins, but strong overhooks from Jan.
Blevins doing a great job of
hard knee.
Transitioning between the striking and the grappling so far. Looks loose in there, even though he's definitely been hit.
Jan's corner telling him to close his guard. I don't think they can see that there's a butterfly hook stuck in there. He's going to push him with that left foot.
Yeah, definitely some flexibility on display for Jan. It's hard to get a post there and still work your guard.
He's elevating him.
Oh yeah, Blevins is passing intelligently. He's staying heavy on the top knee.
But Jan is fighting well with those the shields in the feet. And
it just doesn't matter when the head's low. If the head's low and they're kind of angling the weight down into your knees can only hold on to that for so long. Your hips will burn out, your knees will burn out. Ethan's showing some very intelligent MMA style wrestling here. But it's also very popular in no-gi jiu-jitsu right now. A lot of people are calling it rumble passing, but it's just head down with weight on the top knee. It's a new term for an old thing. Nice. Okay, cool. So stepping over the other leg, but Jan sees it coming and goes shin to shin. He's going to opt for deep half, it looks like. But as we mentioned earlier tonight, deep half with your back against the cage is no fun.
Yeah, I think he needs to scoot. He needs to scoot out, scoot that leg out.
Circle. But if he tries to circle away from the fence, he'll lose the grips that he's worked so hard for over the past minute. He really doesn't want to go anywhere because he feels like he has a lot of connection to Ethan that he didn't have before, but he's starting to lose it very rapidly. He's about to get cradled. Yeah, the cradle pass, one of the most tried and true passes in all of MMA. Kind of difficult to work it out the way you want to when your opponent's like folded up against the cage, but it looks like Blevins is just wanting front headlock. He wants to just wrench on the neck here. Yep, he's going to try to finish this guillotine against the fence, I think. Nope. Going to go for the back take, and he's got the legs beautifully laced here.
Yeah, he's got them wrapped up.
He's got a lace where all he has to do is
left hands.
If he just sprawls, yep, I was going to say he can just stay there and sprawl on the knees, but it looks like he's going to take the back.
Some hard punches forced Jan to move, giving up the back.
Yeah, look how he's moving the weight back over the hips. He's not going over the head to seek the choke like a lot of fighters we've seen here tonight. He's making him, he's riding, like when you wear a backpack, the backpack's weight goes down, right?
Jan's corner imploring him to hold on for 10 more seconds and not tap to the choke.
He's holding that top hand, but yeah, good. Good defense by Jan, especially with clutch time on the board. He needed to stay tight there.
And he looks fine, composed, untired.
Yeah, he said, I'm all right, baby.
Not even sweating.
Quick nod and I'm all right for Tony Tam and Kevin Ferrant in the corner.
And Blevins breathing heavy. Blevins expended a lot more energy in that round.
Blevins was swarming him, circling, trying to pass.
He was busy.
He was staying busy. And you know, one thing about being the bottom guy in the grappling is you can sometimes, especially if you're working behind your knees in a good frame, you can take your time, you can breathe easy, you can take deep, long, nice breaths. And he wasn't doing a lot of counter wrestling or standing up or doing anything that would really sap his energy until the very end, which is when he had the backpack on.
Yeah.
That can sap you quick, but he only had to deal with that for about 15 seconds.
And he only had to deal with it for 15 seconds knowing that he was close to the end.
That's true.
You know, mentally it's got to help you.
Blevins has kind of ran through both guys I watched him go against. And I don't know if he's even faced that much adversity in a round so far.
Yeah. Blevins again with that long probing hand, kind of with a hard left. as Jan tries to throw a kick.
This is the kid that beat Pies, by the way, for the UBG belt. That's what I was trying to remember.
Good flurry, and predictably Blevins shoots, and Jan is ready for it with the sprawl and a big knee.
Jan was ready for that, and had the sprawl ready to go and the knee ready to go. And Blevins is true on that takedown.
Just not active enough with the defending of the takedown. Like the initial sprawl was good, but then it's just a matter of time when someone is strong and as good at this takedown as Blevins is. He's gonna get you to the fence, and then he's gonna get you to the ground.
You see some wrist control from Jan. He's trying to push the wrist below. When you do it this way, it's kind of tough. All he has to do is put that glove under you, and you're never gonna manipulate the hand. But it looks like Blevins is actually gonna go for a short shot here. Sometimes that can make you get overhooked, and it looks like that's what Jan wants.
He's balled up.
Yeah, he's trying to keep Blevins working. So now, as long as he extends his body and kind of balls his body up in this inversion, Blevins is actually carrying him around as he tries to move around. And I honestly think...
Yeah, he's got that overhook tight.
Yeah, the grappling exchanges are certainly sapping Ethan of his energy and his
He's having to work so hard to get that arm back.
And he's not... So far, he's not getting a lot for the amount of work he's doing.
Right, and there's the armbar set up.
Isaac Jan is now attacking this arm. We've seen the armbar all night. It's been another thing for us here at Fight For It. Belly down armbar. Blevins is trying to get out. Blevins' arm is extended. He's in a triangle now. Jan, could it be back-to-back triangles? The UBG champ is in trouble at Fight For It.
He's punching him. He's taking his time. That thing is in tight. It's locked in.
Oh, they're begging for him to hook that leg. And they're saying pull the head and hook the leg.
Blevins is grimacing.
Blevins is doing everything he can not to tap, but he's getting so close to the point where he'll have to. There's no angle. He's still straight on. It's too straight.
He's straight on.
He's got to hook the other leg. He's trying to hook the wrong leg.
Blevins is a strong, athletic guy.
42 seconds here. Armbar again. Armbar attempt again. He's going to try to Kimura him.
Or punch his head. He has 25 seconds. Blevins is grimacing and fighting.
Yeah, Blevins is in survival mode right now. And
look at his head is changing colors.
Yeah.
Blevins' head is turning purple.
Squeeze for the next 15 seconds, Jan. Just squeeze. Don't punch, just squeeze. Just squeeze everything together. Oh, that's it. That's it. The hugging of the knees, the angle's there. If Evans can survive, it's a miracle here. Oh my God, Evans survived somehow. Blevins survived somehow, rather. I can't believe Blevins survived that triangle choke. I can't believe he used so much. I think Jan used a lot. It might be a little more equal now in terms of the energy expenditure. I don't really know for sure.
And Hayastan, with tremendous experience, immediately goes to work on the legs. Immediately, the Hayastan corner goes to work on Jan's legs, massaging them, rubbing them down. They know that those legs are burning from holding that triangle for so long.
I don't like the body language from Blevins at all.
No, he wants out.
He's got, and honestly, I think this is 1-1. I think this could be very well 1-1. Jan didn't get the success on the bottom that he had in the second round.
To me, as if we're saying it's mixed martial arts, Jan won that round.
Yes, absolutely.
If we're calling it mixed martial arts and acknowledging that it's all of the martial arts together.
He landed a bunch from the bottom. He locked him up.
He was in control of that fight.
He was dictating.
Regardless of the position.
And he did damage, which is the main scoring criteria.
And his guard was very intelligent. His guard was very functional.
Blevins has had Jan in trouble.
I believe Blevins is going to
Jan has had Blevins in trouble. I think the grappling is what's tiring him. I think he wants to strike because it's taking less from him.
I think Jan's a little bit better in the striking too. Big right body kick.
He comes from and you were right. He is looking to wrestle.
But so far, this has not been going great for Blevins.
He doesn't take people down in a way that's like efficient either, though. Like he kind of just muscled him over. He's using a lot of energy. Let's see what he has left in the tank
and look how smart Jan is in hiding himself.
He's
and
crawling.
defending.
He's gripping. He's pulling himself under the top. He's trying to look for some kind of octopus guard or deep half sweep. And Tony Tam is calling him out of the half guard, telling him to stand now.
Well, he essentially has Blevins' arm pinned. He is in control of that, of Blevins' left arm.
Blevins is trying to cradle him from the top again.
Jan is keeping his head up straight.
He's dragging him down. Blevins may try to Blevins may try to shelf the legs and just ride the rest of the fight. He may try to just get a top position and hold it.
Look at Jan looking up, keeping himself from getting folded up into that
Great
cradle.
defense from Jan.
Back to his feet with plenty of time to work.
And
Big knees, and that is going to take a lot out of Blevins, who is already exhausted.
His head is so far on the outside. I really feel like a front headlock. You could just turn him off the fence with a front headlock here. If you wrap the head, you've got to squeeze the head. You can't wrap the head and not do anything, or he'll know that I can just run the pipe. He runs that high crotch and he gets on top here. Blevins trying to just do anything to put damage on the board, to score, to maintain top. He's doing a great job for he's being a lot more energy efficient on the ground this time.
Yeah. Well, I think he has no choice now.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is do or die.
Hey, when we're broke, my wife stopped spending money too. So these are smart. These little short shots.
Yeah, this is savvy from Blevins. He's burning a lot of clock here. If Jan is able to reverse this position with this Kimura, he will not have a lot of time to make much out of it. And it can be very hard to do anything with the Kimura when your opponent has the fence to push off against with their head.
And he's hiding his hand between his own legs.
That's usually not the end of the world. That is. The crossface, that's the end of the world. I think Jan used too much in the triangle. Just used way too much. Blevins is doing an amazing veteran job of dealing damage, staying on top, and now riding this half guard. As predicted,
15 seconds left.
As predicted when he went for this takedown, it became more about just maintaining a position instead of trying to finish. He fought for a finish for the entire first 2 rounds, and now he's trying to just put enough damage on the board.
Nice headbutt.
Heads. Time. Ethan Blevins survives. Puts damage on the board. Takes him down in the 3rd round, rides him out. A veteran move, and a guy who was in trouble in the 2nd round and being threatened by a lot of different attacks. Armbar, triangle, switch off, switch off, switch off. He showed a lot of intelligence in the grappling. He showed a lot of intelligence when it mattered, which is when you're tired. How good are you when you're tired?
Yeah.
With the stuff that works when you're tired, that's the stuff that works. Everything else is the illusion of athleticism.
Bars.
You can use that on your YouTube if you want.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one for free.
Thanks. You got a corner full of fighters and they come in and tell you, hey, this is what you should have done.
Yeah. Let's coach you now.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I was wondering right now. That's what I was wondering about.
What I should have done in the fight that just happened.
That makes me feel better, guys. Thanks. Blevins right now is thinking about, what do I need to do, the bike, the rower, swim, what do I need to do,
look, he's hugging. He's like grimacing from the hug.
Here we go. Fighters to the center of the cage.
Makes me wonder if something was going on with Blevins.
Decision is in, and it is a unanimous decision out of the red corner. Ethan Blevins.
Oh, you think maybe what we were
undefeated moves to 3-0.
Do you think maybe the body language that they're observing in the corner, maybe not just fatigue, maybe also
still got 2 title fights
other
coming tonight,
issues?
3 pro fights coming tonight. Here we go.
They seem very emotional about this victory.
He seemed uncharacteristic. He seemed out of sorts. He didn't seem like the same Ethan Blevins I've seen fighting. But he got it done. That's all that matters. He gritted his teeth. The 3rd round, he took him down. He got it done. Like that's as impressive as it gets to me. I mean, a lot of guys would like to, like I said earlier, come out here and get a 1st round knockout or a 30-second submission. That's fine and dandy. It looks great on your Instagram. But when you fight a hard fight and you win a hard fight, that earns my respect a lot more.
And he was in a lot of trouble in that 2nd round in that triangle.
Yeah, that was a lot of trouble, and he defended well. He hid the leg that mattered. He only showed the leg that wouldn't get him in trouble, which is like a thing that everybody does. They try to stand up with the wrong leg and get their leg hooked and they get finished immediately. He did not. He was showing a lot of attacks there and defended all of them very well.
Well,
3 more, Amy. 3 more amateur MMA fights, including a title fight. 3 more pro fights, including a title fight.
Wow. Wow.